Why is India so good at T20 cricket? At the time of recording, India have reached another T20 World Cup final and look well positioned to win a second consecutive title. And honestly, it shouldn't surprise anyone because the modern Indian cricket ecosystem is designed structurally, financially, and culturally to produce elite T20 players at scale. Let's break down why. First, the most obvious factor. The IPL. The Indian Premier League launched in 2008. It's not just the biggest T20 league in the world, it's the most powerful talent development system cricket has ever seen. In 2025, the IPL was valued at around 18.5 billion US dollars, making it by far the richest cricket league globally. According to Reuters, the tournament attracted around 1.19 billion viewers, and media rights deals alone were worth roughly $6.2 billion. That level of money transforms the game. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, the BCCI, they reported 9,741 crore rupees in total revenue in the 2023-2024 financial year, and nearly 59% of that came from the IPL alone. So when we talk about resources, we're not comparing equals. The BCCI is by far the richest cricket board in the world, generating revenues that exceed many other boards combined. That money gets reinvested into infrastructure, into academies, into coaching, into analytics, into domestic cricket, and into player development. Which brings us nicely to the second reason why India dominates T20 cricket. Depth. India doesn't just produce good cricketers, they produce huge numbers of professional cricketers. India's domestic structure includes the Ranji Trophy, the Vijay Hazare Trophy, Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, and dozens of state academies feeding talent upwards. And the IPL is the IPL, but even every state has its own version of the IPL. Because of IPL money, state associations receive significant funding from central revenues, helping build facilities and run large-scale domestic competitions. That creates an enormous talent pool. When India picks a T20 squad, they're not choosing from 20 players. They're choosing from hundreds of professionals already playing high-level cricket. Think about some of the current names and recent names that have emerged from the system. There are so many of them. Yashasvi Jaiswal is a big example. Shubman Gill, Rutraj Gaikwad, Abhishek Sharma, Tilak Verma, Rinku Singh, Arshdeep Singh, Ravi Bishnoi. These players arrive into international cricket already experienced in high-pressure T20 matches against the best players in the world, because the IPL gives them that exposure. Which leads very nicely to the third major factor. The IPL is effectively a T20 finishing school. Young Indian players don't just play domestic cricket. They share dressing rooms with global stars. Virat Kohli, international players, Joss Butler, Ben Stokes, AB de Villiers, Khahizo Rabada, Glenn Maxwell. They train with elite coaches, analysts, high performance staff. They learn death bowling, power hitting, matchups, data-driven strategy, and crucially, they do it before they've ever even played international cricket. It's astounding when you think about it. No other country has that scale of elite T20 exposure for young players. That's the first three reasons. Fourth, the infrastructure and support staff that India has. Modern Indian teams operate with enormous backroom resources. Nobody has that many staff, that many people on their staff. National teams for India now include batting coaches, bowling coaches, fielding coaches, standard, but also throwdown specialists, video analysts, data scientists, strength and conditioning coaches, and sports psychologists. This level of professionalism allows India to analyze matchups, opposition weaknesses, and tactical decisions in far more detail than was possible even a decade ago. That's four reasons. Number five, financial security for players. Now, this is a really important one. When players earn millions through their IPL and central contracts, they can train full-time without financial uncertainty. And even some of the big countries, they can't offer their players that level of security. But when you're offered that level of security financially, that means better preparation, better fitness, longer careers, and less pressure to play through injury. Sixth, tactical innovation. India embraced T20 thinking early. Power play aggression, specialist death bowlers, finishers like Hardik Pandya and MS Dhoni, spin matchups in the middle overs, flexible batting orders. Many of these tactical trends were refined inside the IPL. Seventh, the fan base. India has over 1 billion people, and cricket is easily the country's most popular sport. The IPL regularly produces some of the largest cricket audiences in the world. That passion creates enormous cultural pressure to succeed, but also massive support structures. Young cricketers grow up in an environment where elite facilities, coaching, and competition are normal. Eighth, competition within the team. In many countries, if a player underperforms, there are limited replacements. They're going to get a long run. In India, there are always replacements. If a batter fails, there are 5 others scoring heavily in domestic tournaments. That internal competition keeps standards extremely high. And my final reason, continuity. Indian cricket has built a system that constantly regenerates talent. Under-19 World Cups, India A Tours, domestic competitions, IPL exposure, then international cricket. It's a pipeline, and it rarely stops producing. So when India dominate T20 cricket, it's not an accident. It's not luck. It's the result of the richest cricket board in the world, the biggest T20 league ever created, an enormous talent pool, state-of-the-art infrastructure, data-driven coaching, and a 1 billion-strong fan base. Put simply, India didn't just adapt to T20 cricket, they built an entire ecosystem designed to win it. That's what I think anyway. That's my thoughts on why India is so successful in T20 cricket. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and do consider subscribing to my channel. I've posted loads of videos about loads of different topics throughout the recent World Cup and also beyond that as well. So check them all out. Maybe you'll enjoy them. And if you really like this, maybe forward it and share it with a friend. Appreciate your support as always. Until next time, I'll see you soon.